The other day I was sitting at the lake and just sitting there had me really connecting with what was once something that we naturally did, and it's just trust in the word of God. And now I know before a lot of you are thinking like it's a fairy tale, it's a made up story. We could say that about a lot of things, but I think what really gets you through your day to day life is belief. You believe that by going to work, you're going to be able to get what's needed to get your family to the next day. That's it. That's what the forethought is for a lot of people as right now is just trying to get through to the next day. And that's very short-sighted, but that's all we can really afford these days is someone that can't really think that far in the future because they're so stuck in the present that it's hard for them to really prepare for the future. Every decision, every single one, it can be mundane, it could be grand. Every decision affects what's going to be the outcome down the road. And I really feel like believing in his word is going to allow you to prosper because really what it comes down to is the wicked are the ones that are reigning supreme. Let's be real, they have the power, they run the show. And it's our God given right to understand that that wickedness isn't what's right for us. That's why a lot of us suffer because we haven't fallen victim to becoming part of the wickedness. We know for a fact that evil runs the show. We have so many instances of evidence that there are beings on this planet, whether you want to call them human or not, that are capable of just a sheer disregard for man, for your fellow human being, your fellow person, your neighbor, your friend, your kids, your family. We really need to be strong. We really need to be strong for our friends and family, our neighbors. We need to be strong for them. I've been reading the book of Psalms. The other day I went to Shaver Lake and it really resonated with me. I've been reading little excerpts here and there, but sitting down and actually reading it has really opened up my eyes and it's given me a newfound empowerment of his word. So I'm going to read a few excerpts from here. Psalms 4. Answer me when I call to you, my righteous God. Give me relief from my distress. Have mercy on me and hear my prayer. How long will you people turn my glory into shame? How long will you love delusions and seek false gods? Know that the Lord has set apart faithful servant for himself. The Lord hears when I call to him. Tremble and do not sin. When you are on your beds, search your hearts and be silent. Offer the sacrifices of the righteous and trust in the Lord. Many, Lord, are asking, will bring us prosperity. Let the light of your face shine on us. Fill my heart with joy when their grain and new wine abound. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Trust in his word. Trust in his word. We get so consumed in trying to find the latest and greatest as far as no one can sit in silence. No one can really break down what you're feeling in your heart. Everyone's so consumed by other things, worldly things, things that you have no control over. The only thing you can't control is what's in your heart, in your soul, in your mind, what you are doing, what you're capable of, what you can really sit down and think, is this is this good for not only me, but like the mind, body, and the soul? Is it good for me? Is is it something I'm gonna have to answer to God when the time comes? Because there is no way you can get around it. There is nothing you can do. There's nothing you can say. You will have to answer for everything. I know I will. And believe me, it kills me inside knowing that I'm just as capable of wickedness as the next person, but at least having the foresight to understand that, okay, It weighs very heavy in me. And it will always weigh heavy in me. And he understands that. He knows that we're gonna sin and that we're gonna fall again. No matter how perfect of a road you're on, we all succumb to it at some point, whether it's minuscule or profound in a very negative nature. Really, what we need to do is to just stop the noise, sit in silence, be bored, be bored. Is sit there and just don't doom scroll. Don't get on your phone and just start scrolling your life away. It does nothing for your peace. It does nothing for it. It disturbs your peace, if anything. It disturbs it. Sit there and think about everything that hurts, everything that you wish could just go away. Is seek validation in your feelings. Like actually sit there and confide in him. Get your answers. Just sit there, pray, and try to overcome them so that they don't overwhelm you. Because when you let those negative thoughts overwhelm you, that's the devil in you. That's depression is the work of the devil. They're trying to break you down. It's trying his hardest to break you down. Don't let him. Don't let him. I promise you. Just if you everyone, I know I strayed so far from God. I was consumed by worldly things. And I felt like I strayed off into a path that was so far away from him that I never thought I could be saved. I never thought I could have any sort of salvation. All you have to do is turn around and he's waiting right there for you. Turn around and you'll be holding his arms open for you. Psalms 5. Listen to my words, Lord, consider my lament. Hear my cry for help, my kings and my God. For you I pray. In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I may request before you and wait expectantly. For you are not a God who is pleased with wickedness, with evil. With you, evil people are not welcome. The arrogant cannot stand in your presence. You hate all who do wrong. You destroy those who tell lies. The bloodthirsty and deceitful, you, Lord, detest. But I, by your great love, can come into your house. In reverence I bow down towards your holy temple. Lend me, Lord, in your righteousness. Because of my enemies, make your way straight before me. Not a word from their mouth can be trusted. Their heart is filled with malice. Their throat is an open grave. With their tongues they tell lies. Declare them guilty, O God. Let their intrigues be their downfall. Banish them from for their many sins, for they have rebelled against you. But let all who take refuge in you be glad. Let them ever sing for joy. Spread your protection over them, that those who love your name may rejoice in you. Surely, Lord, you bless the righteous. You surrender them with favor as with a shield. Call out evil. Call it out. Name and shame. We see it every day, whether it's in your face, on the news, other people's feeds. We see it. It's there. Call it out. You'll start noticing that not everyone is evil. We are all people at the end of the day. We are all created in his image. In fact, we should all be united. And that's what they want from you. They want you to be divided. They don't want you to understand that this grand purpose that we were given, that we were so blessed with, is something that we can use against them. But they don't want that. They want you divided. They don't want you on a united front of a common good. And we need every one of you to be strong. Every single one of you needs to be strong. physically and mentally above all. Mentally, that's the one thing I feel like most people kind of negate altogether, is that your mental health is paramount and falls in line with everything else. And it's hard. It is so hard just trying to be positive in today's world. The fact that everything will bring you down so fast. Everything. It could be one little thing. Getting sick, food, how detrimental it is to your body in the grand scheme of things. Food is a lot of the food that's available to us right now is not good for you in any sense. It's not even food half the time. Money. Oh, I know a lot of us stress about money. I know I do. I'm not going to be living here much longer. It's just the sad reality of things. It's just the way the cards fell. Your overall well-being for your kids, and for me that's like the biggest one, is my kids, their well-being. I want to know that they're going to be okay at the end of the day. That's all that matters to me. And for you it might be something entirely different. It could be, I'm worried about my mom, I'm worried about my friends, I'm worried about my well-being. Everyone has a purpose, and everyone's purpose isn't going to be the same, but it all leads to the same thing. You want the best, and you want everything out of life to be positive. You just want it to be positive. Use them as a shield to protect you from the wickedness that runs rampant. Use them as a shield to protect your heart from anything that will bring you down. He's there. He will guard you. He will protect you. He will keep the light shining in you, because all they want to do is take your light away from you. Psalm 6. Lord, do not rebuke me in your anger, or discipline me in your wrath. Have mercy on me, Lord. I am faint. Heal me, Lord. My bones are in agony. My soul is in deep anguish. How long, Lord? How long? Turn, Lord, and deliver me. Save me, because of your unfailing love. Among the dead, no one proclaims your name. Who praises you from the grave? I am worn out from my groaning. All night long I flood my bed with weeping, and drench my couch with tears. My eyes grow weak with sorrow. They fail because of all my foes. Away from me, all you who do evil, for the Lord was heard my weeping. For the Lord has heard my weeping. The Lord has heard my cry for mercy. The Lord accepts my prayer. All my enemies will be overwhelmed with shame and anguish, and will turn back and suddenly be put to shame. Like I was saying, He's here to protect you. He's here to keep you on the right path, to keep you on the road that was laid upon you. And what's crazy is that I used this analogy recently, that we all are going down a road that was made for you by Him. And sometimes you're going to go through life and realize that this road is not what I was expecting at all. You're going to have so much anger, so much grief, there's going to be inconsistencies, and it's all a part of the grand plan. There might be a reason why you don't have this person in your life anymore. There might be a reason why you lost this job. There might be a reason why you have ailments. There might be a reason why you have all these things going on. A lot of things are meant to test your faith. And I'll be honest, my faith was pushed to its absolute limits to not understand the concept that this person is gone from my life. Whether alive or dead, they're just gone. It's all to understand how strong you are, to overcome things, to empower yourself and others. For you know what struggle is. You've been there. You know the pain, and you want to do for others what's been done unto you. As in, you've overcome that. You've lifted yourself up and you want to pass that on. So that someone else who might not have the ability to process those things can overcome it themselves. Some of the things that we endure as humans can really drive someone to the point of exhaustion. And I'm talking about when you're just dead tired. You're tired of trying to get through the next day. You're tired of trying. You're tired of living because it's full of anguish and hurt. And I get it. I believe me. Oh, of all people, believe me, I get it. What I'm trying to say is that you don't realize what you're capable of until you're put in the situation. So many people become complacent in how comfortable they are with a certain situation because it's easy. And easy isn't always the way. Easy is nice, but I love easy. Easy is cool. Like, oh, simple. I could give you as an example right now of when things were easy. I found a phone on the shore at Shaver. I thought it was going to be an instance of where I had to find this person. Mind you, there's no cell service in the mountains. And all I had to do was turn around. It was easy. I just had to turn around and give the guy his phone. Pretty easy, right? And then there's other times where you're just like, I have to do this all by myself, or I have to overcome this all by myself. You don't always have to do it by yourself, but it's a real test if you can. It really pushes what your heart can do to its extremity, the extremities that you can do in your own mind as far as what you're capable of can be profound, not only to others but to you sometimes you do things you're like, I don't know how I did that. I have no clue. There's times when I'm pushed to my extremes and I don't know how I got through it. I know a major influence is my kids are 100% a driving force in how I overcome something, but there's times when I'm just like, I feel like I failed them. I feel like I failed them immensely, and in the grand scheme of things, I did. And I try to put myself together to be like, I'm not gonna fail these kids again. And then life happens. Life hits you right in the face. It will boom, smack you right in square in the nose, hit you right in the chest. You'll feel that pain. You'll feel that like the kind of pain that doesn't let you sleep. And man, I've lost a lot of sleep. What is sleep? Psalms 8. Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all of earth. You have set your glory in the heavens. Through the praise of children and infants, you have established a stronghold against our enemies, as to silence the foe and the avenger. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, and the moon and the stars, which you have set in place, what is mankind that you are mindful of them? Human beings that you care for them. You have made them a little lower than the angels and crowned them with the glory and honor. You made them rulers over the works of your hands. You put everything under their feet, all flocks and herds, and the animals of the wild, and the birds in the sky, and the fish in the sea, all that swim the paths of the seas. Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all of the earth. For the directors, or well, let me stop right there before I get too ahead of myself. We've been granted a gift to just look around and be in awe of everything that surrounds you: plants, food, animals, clothing, cameras, computers, books. Like all these things are the creations of something beautiful, a genius, a literal genius. Don't take it for granted. Get out there, spread his love. Love, just love one another. That's really what it comes down to, is just fill the world with love, and love will fill you.